It's Lecture Tuesdays.
Super spicy realities to another episode of Lecture Tuesdays, and we are living the set apart unapologetically.
Living is set apart unapologetically. Living is set apart unapologetically. Living is set apart unapologetically.
Living without regrets is enlightened. Public shame to glory. Some mistakes are expected, but there's still room for improvement. You are changing beautifully. Without regrets, if you have a solid past of learning and unlearning where you have at some point hurt other people, there will be regrets. If you have ever battled trauma scars and dealt with them publicly, there will be regrets. If you're presently giving someone a second chance after intentionally hurting you and now they're doing the same, if not worse, and there's pain, there will be regrets. If you have ever loved people or someone who never truly loved you back or poured into you the same intensity of love, there will be regrets. If you stumbled publicly and people who watched and respected you watched you fall, of course, and there's room for improvement, nonetheless there will be regrets. If your good heart has been torn so many times and you have been forced by will and wisdom to now set healthy boundaries while being truly loving, there will be regrets. Can you cure regrets? Should you always ponder regrets in your regrets? Truth be told, no, you shouldn't ponder all the time, Truth is, some days very painful when you have done some things that are hurtful, some things that are hurting to you or to other people, even in your walk with God. But the truth is, you should focus on how to move forward, repentance, moving forward, healing. So you should fully focus on healing, regardless of the mistakes. And so regrets means you solemnly wish you could have grown without the process, learned without the aggression and transfer of aggression. You didn't give certain mindsets a second chance at your life. Though it's in the past, it can resurface in the present and affect your future. The very reason you should focus on healing. If you do not experience the public shame or harassment, you may not discover your weaknesses or know the depth to who people are or how they think. A person's response to you in that hard time could be a real reveal of their character and their character deformations that need to be corrected. And those actions, not in the past, you can still make changes. But truth be told, some days you need to experience certain things. For example, intentionally letting down the guards of your boundaries. Why? Because if you didn't let them down, you won't see the true nature of people and you won't even know where you stand in people's heart or mind. For example, if you are always so guarded, you say you don't want to trust anybody, I want you to know that that's when you're going to actually fall into the hands of, in quotes, scammers and people who are actually looking at to hurt you. But you see, if at all you are entrusting, even if you're not giving everybody at once, okay, you are giving it in stages, or you are building healthy relationships. For example, you tell someone something in relation to business, someone in relation to makeup, someone in relation to dressing up, someone in relation to ministry and career. If you are doing that, at least you are entrusting. And so if at all something happens, you are able to know that, okay, maybe they can't be trusted or trusted to this extent, or maybe they just couldn't handle the gravity of the weight of what I told them. It doesn't always mean they're bad people. Maybe they just couldn't handle the weight of what you told them. The explanation seems too big for them. So probably next time you don't give them that kind of explanation. So if at all they're interested in that kind of topic or subject or whatever you told them, later on in the future they can bring it up to you and say, oh, you said something that time and I experienced something like that. But if at all you had not even brought it up, why would they be able to say, oh, thank God I met you, or thank God this happened, I got better, and when I was going through it I remembered what you told me. And so living without regrets, okay? likes, your comments, your subscriptions, and for all of your support, especially your prayers. God bless you always and surprise you and meet your deepest needs and grant your heart desires according to His glorious will and according to your religious mission. God's blessings always and grant you uncommon favor in this season to pursue whatever you have in your hands and to trust Him for growth and for wisdom and expansion. God's blessings always, and that's where David.